These biopharma stocks, TPST, ADXN, and MNMD, were trending yesterday, the 17th of October 2025. So TPST lost 8.57% in that session, and the stock has been in a strong bullish trend since the end of July and began to moderate the bearish trend on its underlying trend as of the middle of August. So the extrapolation on this daily chart is saying that lower prices may continue to print all the way towards Monday the 30th, Monday the 3rd of November. Then after that, it may go into a consolidation, possibly at maybe at some point, attempting to bounce, but may be rejected. These are just extrapolations. No guarantee that that will be the case. In terms of projections, we have 13.09, 14.7, 15.70. And yes, actually, it got a rejection on Tuesday the 14th after expanding, expanding for two trading sessions. After expanding for two trading sessions, that was for Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday, that is 13th and 14th. Then the other 3 days, that is 15, 16, and 17, it was just a contraction. So I think down here, okay, we can see that the 10-day moving average is now bearish, bearish. The positions opened 10 days ago, unfortunately, are no longer have gone sour. It's gradually encroaching into the positions opened 21 days ago. They're not trending, almost going just neutral. They're just neutral right now. So the weakness, this contraction that has played out since Wednesday the 15th, has affected positions opened in a very short time. Yeah.
TPST. Speculation intensifies ahead of key dates. TPST was trending on Friday, October 17th, as investor chatter grew louder around the possibility of a buyout or strategic partnership. Much of the speculation is tied to upcoming milestones and the proximity of Roche Pharma Day, which many retail traders view as a potential catalyst for M&A activity in the biotech space. The bullish narrative centers on TPST's pipeline potential in oncology, the recent involvement of institutional investors, interpreted as a vote of confidence, and hopes that Hoffmann-La Roche AG could emerge as a buyer. On the other hand, bearish voices in the community highlight cash runway concerns, which may pressure the company to pursue financing, the risk of stock dilution if a deal does not materialize soon, and broader market uncertainty in the biotech sector. Overall sentiment is cautiously bullish, with traders closely watching for official announcements or leaks around the event.
Okay. Next is ADXN. ADXN gained 23% yesterday. Intraday high in that session, $15.5. Yeah. Intraday low of 8.52 printed on Monday the 13th. So it's been quite a volatile week for the stock. Let's see what we have. ADXN. Okay, so it actually lost some of the gains in the post-market session. So the extrapolation is saying that it may continue, the strength may remain in place. The strength it showed may remain in place up till Tuesday, the 21st of October. Then a brief contraction, but the further contraction is expected after possibly after the 27th of October. No guarantee that it would even remain the play. Remain the strength will remain in place by Monday the 20th. It actually lost some of those gains in the post market session. Okay, so projections are currently saying nothing to the upside. Some projections to the upside. We have first of all to the downside 8.2, 8.76, 12.91 upper projection. 14.64, 15.72. Price pressure momentums, let's see what we have. Okay, they're all trending. The 10 and 21-day moving averages are trending. However, the first derivative on its 10-day moving average got bearish, got negative. So selling pressure was actually in place, yeah, in that session. As a matter of fact, the 21-day moving average, was it trending? It wasn't. It was just neutral. So positions opened in the last 10 days. Yes, they have all gone into profit right now. However, selling pressure is also in effect. Positions opened 21 days ago. Yeah, just going just getting profitable, but because the stock has been consolidating within, yes, been consolidating even with well, consolidating with volatility. Um, the positions opened 21 days ago somehow have not really been have not really come. They're not really out of the woods yet, even with the strength it showed. It's just the stock just been moving around the same sort of prices, so it hasn't really changed anything as such for the 21-day moving average, or rather positions opened in the 20, yeah, in the 20, since the 21-day, since 21 days ago. Yeah, let's just quickly glance at its 4-hour chart. Yeah, you can see that rejection here, and the extrapolation is saying that it may continue to decline. Nothing to the upside, not no extrapolation to the upside. Projections are saying 10.7. Yeah, okay, just a slight upward projection currently. Let's see what we have for price pressure momentums on the, okay, 10 period moving average trending robustly, 21 period moving average trending robustly, but they all have a mix of negative derivatives indicating that selling pressure is very strong there. And then, you can clearly see here that it lost some of the gains it ran up. It lost around 5% of the gains it ran up in the regular session.
ADXN, low float sparks squeeze speculation. ADXN gained traction among retail investors on October 17th as discussions centered around its low float and the potential for a short squeeze. A news catalyst earlier in the week added fuel to the bullish momentum, with many traders positioning for a technical breakout. Key themes driving sentiment include low supply of shares making the stock susceptible to rapid upside moves, momentum trading setups spotted on charts, and growing retail attention and volume spikes, which can amplify volatility. While the community leans bullish, experienced traders caution that low float rallies can reverse sharply, emphasizing risk management. Overall sentiment is bullish but speculative, with a focus on short term price action rather than fundamentals.
Okay, next is MNMD. Okay, up 15.1%, gained 15.1% in the post market session. That was the price it settled at, with an intraday high of 13.98, an intraday low of 10.95 Friday the 10th of October. Let's see what we have. MNMD. Okay, so underlying trend strongly bullish. Okay, high prices are expected to, remain in place at least up to Tuesday the 21st. Then after that, a, an accumulative contraction still is just, still the same higher prices, but before that kicks in, it may just decline. It may just contract for just one session, and then the uptrend may resume again. This is just the extrapolation. No guarantee that that will be the case. Projections are not saying anything to the upside as of yesterday. It was just a projection of 11.86%. It's a downward projection, but we have intraday high here of 13.98. And there are also previous projections to the upside. Let's see what we have here. 13.2, not really. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have here. 14.26 as of the 27th of August. Okay, not that ambitious. We may have a look at its 4-hour chart. Down here on its price pressure momentums, they are all trending Yeah, all trending. Nothing here is negative at all. It does not mean that selling pressure is not going on in the midst of all of that. Let's have a look at the 4 hour chart. Let's see. Okay, 4 hour chart is saying that yeah, the strength may remain in place up till the opening session of Monday the 20th, and then after that there might be a contraction, then an attempt to resume the uptrend. So it may be a double top. It may be a double top. A double top is expected to print by Friday the 24th on this 4 hour chart. There are no projections to the upside, so I think our best bet is the $14 we saw on the daily chart. Here, the price pressure momentums are all a lot more amplified. Okay, however, we have a negative first derivative on the 10 period moving average indicating that momentum is decelerating rapidly. Yeah, but the pace is getting positive. Yeah, the deceleration is there, but it is cooling off. The deceleration of its momentum is in place, but not. Given that we have this positive second derivative, is indicating that that pace of deceleration is cooling off.
MNND, psychedelic sector gaining steam. MNND was trending on Friday, October 17th, as optimism built around potential catalysts in the psychedelic medicine space. Traders are particularly focused on the company's upcoming Phase 3 trial results, as well as evolving regulatory dynamics that could accelerate adoption of the sector. Bullish sentiment is supported by a strong cash position that provides operational runway, hopes for positive clinical data to validate its platform, and broader enthusiasm around psychedelics as a disruptive force in mental health treatment. Some traders also speculate on potential acquisition interest, as large pharmaceutical companies may look to establish early positions in the sector. However, skeptics note that regulatory timelines remain uncertain and complex. Positive trial results are not guaranteed, and the stock has historically been volatile, especially around catalysts. Overall sentiment is optimistic and catalyst driven, with both traders and long term investors watching closely.
Okay, thank you very much for watching this video.